Okay, so now I'm talking to my mostest favorite person in the whole wide world. This is Taylor from the east coast of Canada.
Hi.
Just up our way because we're in
Straight up the
Philadelphia.
I-95.
There we go. And Taylor is in charge of all youth activities. See the big smile on my face? As much as I miss my daughter, I'm so glad that she's having the time of her life on this cruise.
I'm glad. How old is she?
She's 5.
Oh, she has the best imagination.
Yes, and she's definitely using it because you guys have done an outstanding job keeping these kids occupied and having a lot of fun. So talk to us specifically about what some of the funnest making words up. What are the things that you like doing most on the ship?
I mean,
for the kids.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't think there's any one bad thing on board the ship. We, especially for your daughter's age group, we offer a variety of programs. They have between the Oceaneer Club and the lab. Those 3 to 12-year-olds can kind of go back and forth between the Oceaneer Lab and the club because we have our lovely passageway now. But you go into the club and you have our storytelling place where you can go into Andy's room and go down Slinky Slide, and then you go into Pixie Hollow and you can, see if you can find Tinkerbell, and then you have our new Avengers Academy, the big Marvel experience where they can go in and become superheroes. Then you go over to the lab and you can become cooks in our Anyone Can Cook program, where you can become scientists and make a huge mess in our Super Sloppy Science program. So
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think there's not anything ever to do.
One of the things that we've been doing every night before bed is going through the navigator that's dropped off in our room by our stateroom attendant each night, and we're able to go through. And so even though the lab and the club are places where the kids can go at any time and there's always fun things to do, like you mentioned, there are these great programs. So it's all listed on this great schedule. So you're able to kind of go down, and so yesterday they were able to do the sloppy science experiment. So
Yes.
they made volcanoes and they were so excited about that. So we're able to kind of structure our day around the things that the kids want to do. And then I know that they're going to be taken care of for an hour or two. And so I can take a nap or go to the spa or just sit by the pool without having to watch little kids run around, which is kind of nice.
I know, it's fantastic. And, it's come and go as you please, which is nice. On Disney Cruise Line, we have the longest running kids hours on the sea. So,
Yeah.
You start at 9 a.m. or depending on the port, even earlier, and you go till midnight or 1 a.m. And you can come and go, and there's no time frame. It's not like, hey, you have to come in at 9 and leave by 11.
Right.
Where some cruise lines, they have those time frames. So it's fantastic. And then on top of that, safety is number one. Did you see their new Oceaneer bands that they're wearing?
Yes.
The bright yellow, things, which is great. They come in and, we have these RFID readers in our spaces, and it allows us to track it right down to, the step of where those kids are.
The first day that I went in to pick the kids up, I gave them my C-Pass because I'm only allowed to take out the kids that I've signed up for and have signed up with me. And they were like, okay, well, let's just see where they are. Oh, all right, well, they're all going to be over in the lab, so you want to go to the other entrance so you don't have to walk around. And I was like, they see them as little dots running around their screen. It was really cool.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
And then we get a note when they're taken out on our little wave phone. It's amazing. It's it's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, I think especially now with everybody concerned about the safety stuff
Sure.
in the around the world. I think Disney doesn't go little low key on it. It is high technology and you can't beat it.
Yeah, it's
Right
fantastic.
down to our babies, they wear those little things.
And you probably noticed this too, the looks on the parents' faces after they've dropped the kids off, and the kids go, like, they wash their hands because there's a hand washing station, they wash their hands, and then they go running in, and it's kind of like, where do I go first? They're so excited. And every parent leaving there after dropping their kids off looks so happy, like the smiles are ear to ear. It's pretty neat.
That or they're like, oh no, I've never left my kid before. It's a first time experience for them, which is great for us to know that a parent trusts us to, for that first time to drop their kids off, especially in the nursery, with those little 3 months to 3 years. So, seeing those faces and watching the mom after come back so relieved at the end too is fantastic.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, Taylor, great job. Thank you so much for everything that you
Thanks
do.
for having me.
And our kids, thank you too.
Yeah, no, you're welcome.